Well, welcome to another great episode of Clifton Market Live here in the cafe of Clifton Market. This is Tom Lohre signing in for next hour and a half. We're going to talk about everything Clifton. We have a wonderful community market here. Howdy, welcome to Clifton Market. We're going to go straight to the music listings in CityBeat to see if there's anything local. Tuesday, October 16th, at Bogart's, we have Plain White. The Plain White Teas at 8 p.m. It's Pop and Rock. It's $20. So that's very good. Also, we have you can pick up your copy of the League of Women Voters. It was distributed in the CityBeat in one of the past issues, and in it you can see a bipartisan explanation of every candidate and issue, and we'll be reading those throughout the day. I always like to study it before the election so I can make up my ballot using some simple information. It's not comprehensive, but here we got Richard Cordray and Betty Sutton, the Democratic candidates, and the first question was, what is the role of the governor's office and executive agencies in addressing the opioid crisis in Ohio? What measures would you pursue in office? Cordray's answer is, Republicans have failed to respond effectively to this epidemic that is ravaging our families and our communities. It now kills about 14 Ohioans every day and costs taxpayers as much as $8.8 billion each year. My running mate, Betty Sutton, and I have proposed a comprehensive plan to address this crisis, the details of which are described at cordrayforohio.com. We will start by taking the following steps. Immediately declare a state of emergency, requiring the strategic coordination of federal, state, and local government and resources and community-based efforts. 2, protect Ohio's Medicaid expansion, which supports treatment and increases capacity for local enforcement and first responders. 3, expand access and funding for prevention. Hello, thanks for shopping the market. Hey, thanks for coming to the market. Expand access and funding for prevention and treatment. 4, provide support and resources for families and improve foster and adoptive services. And 5, replace economic despair with broader economic opportunity. Thanks a lot for shopping the market. And the answer from Mike DeWine and John Newsted. I have a 12-point action plan that includes K-12 prevention education in every school, more drug courts, more resources for law enforcement, and the incentives to get the business community involved to help people in recovery get back to work and on with their lives. Additionally, I am very proud of what we have already done in the Attorney General's office. We have shut down pill mills, putting crooked doctors in jail, and taking away licenses from over 100 doctors and pharmacists. We sued the drug companies who played a huge role in creating this epidemic. We started a heroin unit with dedicated and compassionate people who have worked with every county in Ohio to activate local government, the faith-based community, and businesses to fight back against this epidemic. And we have cracked down on the Mexican drug cartels by seizing $155 million worth of drugs, 1,200 illegal guns, $30 million in cash, and enough fentanyl and heroin to kill every man, woman, and child in Ohio 3.5 times. So that's the first reading there of you can always pick up the copy of the League of Women Voters analysis of the upcoming election. We have some here in Clifton Market, and they are also at the public library. Also, I picked up an interesting publication, A24, issue number 8, Inner Children, interview by Jonah Hill. You might remember that Jonah Hill is an American actor, director, producer, and screenwriter, and comedian. Hill is known for his comedic roles in films such as Accepted, 2006, Grandma's Boy in 2006, Superbad in 2007, Knocked Up in 2007. So he's come out with a new publication, and I found it in the in various newsstands here on Clifton. He has interviews with numerous people. I guess Jonah Hill is probably best known in his role in MoneyBall. It was kind of his breakout role. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market.
Hi.
So he interviews his Beanie Feinstein, Eddie Falco, Dr. Phil Schultz, DJ Premier, and let's just go see what he has to say to Eddie Falco. It's a slick publication, not unlike Interview, the Andy Warhol publication in New York City. Mark Gonzalez, Raymond Vihati Prinsloo, Raymond Pettibone, and Eddie Falco. Well, let's just go see what he has to say here. Interview. We'll read the first couple of question and answers. Eddie Falco is a TV, film, and stage actress. Edie Falco. She is a 3-time Emmy winner for her role as Carmela in Soprano in The Sopranos. Falco is also committed to animal rights activist. Jonah Hill. Hi, Edie. As I told you, the one time we met, you're my favorite actress. Thanks a lot. See you later. Edie Falco. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Lordy. Jonah says, not to embarrass you or to make you feel weird, I get uncomfortable with compliments. And I wanted to interview a bunch of people that I really admire, essentially about the idea that we all have versions of ourselves that we're most embarrassed of. For me, I'm 14, I have a terrible acne, I'm overweight, I feel hideous, and not part of the world. As I grew up, all these things happened to me, accomplishments, bad stuff, good stuff, whatever. I still feel that I carry that with me. Edie's response is, it's so interesting. God, there's a million things that come to mind for me. I grew up in a household with young parents who were just kind of making it up as they went along. My mother, in particular, came from craziness. I mean this with all due respect to my parents, but I kid around about having been raised by wolves. I don't think I owned a pair of shoes. I really never had a haircut. So my hair was really long and kind of stringy. I was a little bit like a feral child. So that's a little tidbit. If you pick up the copy, it's got a red cover on it. It's in a nice little plastic bag. So that's one of the fun things on the newsstands here in Clifton. Now, we got another copy of the Mover and Shakers. Movers and Shakers was originally by another name, and it was a tabloid by the Mariners, and it's recently been changed over to new ownership. It's a really Cincinnati Society page, and the cover is Photo Focus, Uncap a Lens-Based Adventure, and Light Beyond Blink, and the other story is Real Men Wear Pink plus 90 Fall Fundraisers. So let's see if we can find something here about Clifton. Photo Focus is a huge. Howdy, welcome to Clifton Market. And this in October, numerous places are showing Photo Focus, and the CCAC's Photo Focus component is now on display at the Esquire Theater. Jens Rosenkrantz has a collection of his 20,000+ photos. Gee, it's just endless. I wish I could. Let's just go to visual art. The listings. Here we go to something. The Carnegie, Cincinnati Galleries, Art Museum. We'll just sort of scan and see if we can find something here. DAP Galleries. The University of Cincinnati, through October 23rd. The Photo Focus, Finding Kenyon Bar, photographs of Cincinnati's lost Lower West End. Reception is, well, it's already passed October 11th. We have let's just go through the theater and see if we can find something from in Clifton. Well, we got the Wave Pool Gallery over in Mount Washington, or Camp Washington, I'm sorry. Wave Pool Gallery has recently received a rather substantial grant from People's Liberty. This is through November 17th. The Photo Focus, Social Medium Photography as a Tool for Community Collaboration. It's ongoing, and October 14th there was Photography and Social Practice panel discussion. Sorry we missed that. We'll have to keep abreast of this now that I've discovered. So we'll just continue perusing through here and see if we can find something Clifton based. Hey, thanks for shopping the market. Oh, hey, Lyndall. Hey, I'm live on YouTube. You want to say hello? No. Oh. As you might imagine, Cincinnati is 52 neighborhoods, and it's massive. So to have Clifton would just be 1/52th of this publication, and it certainly is. You can't find too much. Of course, you need to have people taking pictures and submitting it, and it always takes volunteers. Howdy, welcome to Clifton Market. So we're going to just go to my running cheat sheet of everything Clifton. There's a very fascinating online meeting of Clifton Town meeting coming up. Okay, here it is. This is quite fascinating. Clifton Town Meeting Board Meeting. Teleconference. CTM trustees are having a public meeting on Wednesday, tomorrow, October 17th. This meeting will be by teleconference, not in person. Our bylaws require all our meetings to be public, and below are instructions on how you can join. This meeting will be focused on a single topic only, whether CTM should advise the Parks Board about its interest in any near-term decisions about Burnet Woods. CTM has learned there is a small but possible chance that the Parks Board may make a decision about development. Hey, thanks for shopping the market. The board may make a decision about development in Burnet Woods by the Clifton Cultural Arts Center or the Camping and Education Foundation at their meeting on Thursday, October 19th. Trustees have decided that we need to consider giving input to this meeting. Here is a draft statement that will be discussed and possibly voted on for sending to the Cincinnati Parks Board. CTM formally requests that you do not make a decision Thursday, October 18th about CCAC location Burnet Woods. We request that you adhere to the whereby you continue to gain input from the community and the duly elected representative groups that border on the park. We also would like adequate notice of when you plan to make a decision on CACs locating in the park. This would allow time and data for CTM and other formally elected groups to declare their position on the question. Howdy, welcome to Clifton Market. When? 7 p.m. Wednesday, October 17th. How to join? Howdy, thanks a lot. Dial 866-568-7030. Then, when prompted, enter meeting ID number 88701876. Then, the pound key. Say your full name at the tone, then press the pound key. Hey, Carol, I'm live on YouTube. You want to say hello? Come on, sit down. We got a seat for you right here.
Is it on TV?
It's over here. It's on TV. I'm just talking about they have a teleconference on CTM tomorrow. Here, sit down, we'll talk about it.
I don't know anything. I don't want to come across as if somebody doesn't know anything.
No, don't worry. I know everything because every day I broadcast here, so I know way too much.
Right,
We're
if I tell you I don't, it's live, I guess it's too late to edit.
well, you can introduce yourself. There you are right there. See, you can see yourself.
Tell me what to say.
There's nothing to say. You just we want to know what you're shopping for today.
Hi, my name is Carol Cohn. I'm a longtime Clifton resident and a regular shopper at the Clifton Market. Here today just to get some fruits and vegetables.
Good.
I buy all my fruits and vegetables, all my produce here at the market.
Yes, well, we couldn't hope for anything better than that.
So.
I'm looking forward to putting Google Groups on your laptop.
Yes, I'm looking forward to learning how to do something. I am a very low-tech individual, so I need all the help I can get.
Well, don't worry about it. Oh, we're really trying to brainstorm how to jumpstart the market here.
Yeah.
You have any ideas?
No, you kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I need time to think about that.
Well, you come back after you're shopping. You can always say, you have come up with a good idea.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Carol. I was going on about they're having a teleconference tomorrow. CTM, do you get the CTM emails?
No, I don't.
Well, you go on the CTM website, cliftoncommunity.org, and just put your email in there, and they send you these notices.
Oh, okay.
And they're going to have a very unusual event tomorrow. The Parks Board is meeting tomorrow to talk about the CCAC's possible location in the park. And
I am so torn on that.
oh, really?
Oh my God.
You don't know which side of the fence are you on?
Well, I'm a real big environmentalist.
Yes.
But yet, my folk dance group uses the Clifton Cultural Arts Center, and now we're in a temporary
Right.
building, which, our building is fine, but the parking stinks.
Right.
So I'm really anxious to, get it in a permanent place. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't want the park to be screwed up, but I want a place to dance. I want them to have a building.
Yes. Yes.
I really support the
Yes.
center too, so I just support all the Clifton stuff.
I know.
I moved to Clifton at the beginning of the 70s. Then I moved away from Cincinnati for a few years. And I moved back, I moved right back to Clifton. That was in 1984. And I never left.
84.
I'll probably die.
You must be like 16 or 17 at least.
Yeah, right.
Well, anyway, this is tomorrow at 7 p.m. And you join by dialing 866-568-7030. Then, when prompted, enter meeting ID number 88701876. Then press the pound key. Say your full name at the tone, then press the pound key. Meeting etiquette for a teleconference is very important. Arrive early to call. Late entries cause disruption to the conversation. Please mute your phone to eliminate any distractions to others. Request to be recognized by the chairperson of the call before speaking. Do not interrupt others who are speaking. The chairperson will check for a quorum of trustees, 8 minimum required, first, and then we'll introduce the topic. This is CTM's first public meeting by teleconference, and we will work to keep it as smooth as possible. So that's totally cool, and we're definitely going to join in that and see how it's shaping up. Going on to a lighter note, October 16th. Also, it's today, we have Terra Tuesdays at Lydia's, hosted by Madame Aurora, a tarot card reader. It's at Lydia's on Ludlow today, and I wish I had the time. I copied this from the event, and when you copy text, sometimes you don't get the time. So let's go on to the rest of the timeline. This Sunday, October 21st, is the Tongue and Groove at Clifton House at 500 Terrace Avenue. It's food and drinks at 5. Show starts at 6 and is done by 8 o'clock. The Tongue and Groove was started in Los Angeles, and they have various Tongue and Grooves across the country. And Nancy Niehaus at the Clifton House, along with Larry Holt, was able to get this going. It's been running for several years now. The cost is $21 per person, and it's this Sunday, October 21st. Food and drinks at 5, show starts at 6, and it's done by 8. And you can bring a bottle of wine. The food is really fantastic. If you know, howdy, welcome to Clifton Market. Nancy Niehaus always buys all the food for Clifton House from Clifton Market, and she occasionally posts the wonderful breakfast on Instagram. Maybe we'll see a picture of that later. So it's the Tongue and Groove. The Tongue and Groove is a combination of book reading, poetry, music. Various artisans get up and present their work. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market. Of course, the second Tuesday, the Clifton Moms group meets. The second Wednesday, the Clifton Fathers meet. We have the Hazardous Waste program continuing until November 15th. It's every Thursday at Environmental Enterprises, Inc. at 4600 Spring Grove Avenue, Cincinnati, Ohio, 45232. And it's from 1 to 7. You can bring a variety of hazardous waste. We won't go into the details right now, but it's sponsored by the City of Cincinnati. So it's Thursdays from 1 to 7 at Environmental Enterprises, 4600 Spring Grove Avenue, Cincinnati, Ohio, 45232. The golden ticket. Well, we can just go jump up here. There was a few other items I passed over to get to that teleconference we're having. It was so exciting. I had to mention that first. This is a recap from the Monday meeting of Clifton Business and Professional Association. They meet every third Monday at 3 o'clock at the U.S. Bank in the lower level at 425 Ludlow Avenue, 45220. And this is what they discussed. UC student marketing and public relations. No update at this time, but we imagine receiving a presentation in November. CliftonFest was a great success. Everyone had a great time. The DAP inclusion was a highlight this year. The DAP students decorated all the street lights for the evening, and since they've been removed. There was no treasurer's report. Holidays on Ludlow is usually the first Friday in December. Brainstorming ideas. If you have any, please share. Hey, Brad. I'm live on YouTube. You want to say hello? Okay. Nominations. Interested in being a Clifton Business and Professional Association officer in 2019? Please let us know. Candidates will have an opportunity to speak in the December 17th Clifton Business and Professional Association meeting. Here's something up from Artworks. It's an artist call. Hero Bearcats application. Hero Bearcats will be a free public art event that will bring the spirit of the Bearcats throughout the community as we celebrate the university's bicentennial. This will be a fun way for locals and visitors alike to engage with the university's beloved mascot throughout Cincinnati in 2019. Yes, Carol.
I got your email about bringing the laptop in. But Thursday will be around 11.
Good.
Yeah, because I would have come in earlier, but I've got a telephone conference with my Medicare
No, it's
advisor.
fine. Thursday at 11.
Yeah, okay, or
We'll
something.
see.
Yeah, the phone call's at 9.
Yeah.
And I don't, it may not take that long. I don't think it's going to take that long.
No.
But, so it'd be like after 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm anxious. I need face-to-face.
Come on.
I'm a computer.
No, I'm more than happy to help you.
I'm a dinosaur.
You're not a dinosaur yet.
No, I'm not extinct.
So,
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
okay. So, this is the Hero Bearcats application. This will be a fun way for locals and visitors alike to engage with the university's beloved mascot throughout Cincinnati in 2019. Throughout this event, Bearcat will be seen in life-size statues decorated by local artists with designs intended to inspire and celebrate the everyday heroes that live and work amongst us all. The fun and creative designs, i.e., hello, welcome to Clifton Market. You're our core customer, a young family with children. Artist Bearcat, teacher Bearcat, firefighter Bearcat, nurse Bearcat, and etc. are anticipated to be on display throughout Greater Cincinnati and the University of Cincinnati campus between April and September 2019. Artists will receive $1,500 stipend for production. For more details and the application, visit an extensive link. So that's going to be tough. I suppose the best thing to do is to go to artworks.com and get the link from there. The proposal must be delivered either by mail or drop off no later than Friday, October 26, 2018 to the University of Cincinnati Office of Trademarks and Licensing. Questions related to artwork should be directed to Meredith Kosmal, Office of Trademarks and Licensing at UC. Her number is 513-556-9151. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market. So that's Meredith Kosmal, 513-556-9151. There's a community print night benefiting the CCAC. It's Thursday, October 18th from 6 to 11 p.m. at the Keystone Bar and Grill, locations of Clifton, Covington, and Hyde Park locations. I have to sort of preface that. The Keystone Bar and Grill is on Calhoun in Clifton Heights. Support the CCA at any of the Keystone Bar and Grill locations and drink up while you give back. For every pint of beer you purchase, you will receive a wooden token worth $1 to put in the charity box designated for CCAC. This is where you come in. The organization with the most tokens at the end of the night will have their contributions doubled by Keystone, which means we need lots of people to buy pints. The second and third place organizations will receive $1 each for each token in their respective boxes. Okay, so this is a save the date, the golden ticket. Night 2018 juried art exhibition opening reception is November 2nd from 6 to 9 p.m. The golden ticket is back, and this time with a new venue and a twist. The 9th annual juried exhibition will be held at the Trailside Nature Center at Burnet Woods. Cincinnati Parks and the CCAC invite you to be inspired by the woods, by the architecture, and by the history of both. The Trailside Nature Center was completed in 1939, a collaborative effort between the PWA and the CCC, designed by Carol Froome and inspired by Frank Lloyd Wright. The opening exhibition and awards are on November 2nd from 6 to 9 p.m. The exhibition runs from November 2nd to December 15th and is viewable during gallery hours Tuesday to Friday from 3 to 7 p.m., Saturdays 12 to 4 p.m. And then we go back to the teleconference. Howdy, welcome to Clifton Market. So we're going to go back to the timeline, the weekly events. Howdy, welcome to the market. The fish delivery at Clifton Market is every Tuesday and Friday around noon. Beer and wine tastings are at Ludlow Wines every Friday and Saturday, starting at 5 and going until the crowd leaves. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market. A flight of 4 glasses is $10 with complimentary cheese plate. Thank you very much. Also, at our branch library here, Eric Davis reads to the children every Tuesday and Wednesday. At Tuesday at 10 a.m., the 2 to 4-year-olds, and Wednesday at 10:30 is the 2 and under. Hello, welcome to the market. Gee, I think the Clifton Market Poppy Pop-Up is coming. Let's go to the calendar. They say it's the 4th Monday. And sure enough, the 22nd is the 4th Monday. Hey, Marty, come on, sit down. I'm live on YouTube.
Are you taping right now?
Yes, we're live. Come on. That's great. I'm just reading the news, you know.
Okay.
There's so much news.
Yeah.
Sit down here.
How are you?
There you go. Introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Marty. Well, I'm a Clifton guy, just like Tom. Long time. Oh my God, what are we going to talk about, Tom?
Well,
Let's talk about the market.
Sure. Let's talk
Yeah.
about the market.
I'm here to get a red onion and some pistachios. This is where I get my pistachios, which I'm addicted to all the time. I'm just in for a little run.
I think I
that's
knew
what-
about your pistachio fetish.
That's what we do. That's what we do here. See, but the weight of those damn shells, you can't do anything with a pistachio shell. Once we figure out, Tom, what to do with those things, I'm going to be a trillionaire.
Well,
Yeah.
do you think we can make furniture out of them?
You know what? Oh my God, the brains we have together. So,
Well, the big news is
Okay.
tomorrow there's going to be a teleconference sponsored by CTM, and it's about the Burnet Woods and the CCAC. So
okay.
they sent out an email. If you go to CliftonCommunity.org and
Yeah,
sign up for
yeah.
the email, you get these email notices. Do you get them?
Yeah. Well, is it going to tomorrow? Is that going to be a decision whether it's going to go into Burnet Woods or or is it just a discussion?
It's just a discussion. What's going to happen is the Parks Department meets tomorrow, so they want to make sure that the CTM has a meeting, and if 8 members of the board show up for the teleconference, then there's a quorum, and so
Okay.
they can present their thoughts to the Parks Board.
You know what? I think it would be really cool to be in Burnet Woods. I know a lot of people are thinking it should be a park only, but you know, every time I hike through Burnet Woods, I never see anybody in there.
Right.
So you know what? If it's pristine, okay, it's very, very rugged in there. That's cool. It'll still be rugged afterwards if something else is there. You know, where to put all the cars, I'm not sure, but we don't have all the answers, do we?
I came up with that answer.
Parking garage?
No. You know, if you go to the gazebo, there's rather a large tarmac
right.
there, and up there where the little shelter house is and a play area. Well, if they built the structure in place of the shelter house, and they made slotted parking spaces around the gazebo, you could get you could get all the cars, and they'd just walk up that little way to the Arts Center, so you wouldn't really be building a parking lot.
If you say that's too far to walk, hey, you're inside of a park. Give me a break. So.
No. So that's my dream, is that they would use. Of course, they would just level the shelter house, but I don't think they would really expand out past that circle of asphalt around the shelter house.
Well, in CCAC could have a shelter that's around it as well. It's not like we're going to be losing a lot of shelters, you know.
No.
So, but you know, we need our parks.
I know,
We
and
need our parks, and we need to use our parks.
that's true. And I really hope that the 150 supporters of Preserve Burnet Woods really continue on their effort to improve the park. I know they gather together for this issue, but we need a sustaining group of volunteers to work with the park.
Well, so we have Golden Ticket?
Yes.
Which is in early November. The art
Right,
show.
November 2nd it
Okay.
opens.
The art show is going to be down at the Trailside Center. It's like, you know what? A lot of people are going to go to the Trailside Center that they usually wouldn't. Come on, come down to our park. So
Well, that's
this is public service announcement we're having right
well,
now. Right, Tom? Yeah.
it was really a big part of the proposal that was done, the study for the parks for the Burnet Woods a while back, and the big brouhaha was they suggested putting a restaurant in the park or making Dick Smith go straight across, and so it really blew up in their face. But the core of the study was that all the major points of the study were dovetailed with this art center going into the park.
You can't, if you pick apart one little piece, you got to look at the whole. You got to look at where else is it going to be, and it's there are other options, but I like it inside the park.
Well,
Tom, thank you for letting me part of this.
Thanks.
Tom Lohre's a cool guy. He's doing this, guys. Live on YouTube. Tom and Marty show.
that's right.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't this be Marty and Tom
It
Brenneman?
can be.
That's
Can
what
be.
we are.
Can
Yeah.
be.
See you.
Thank you, Marty.
Take care.
Thank you. Well, that's I'm sorry we didn't have a Burnet Woods, preserved Burnet Woods person here to chime in, because I know that I missed a few of the talking points. It's going to be a interesting teleconference tomorrow, and we certainly look forward to it. There's probably we were going through the various daily, weekly, and monthly events here in Clifton. We have the Cans PTO meets every third Thursday at the Rawson Farmhouse at 7 p.m. And this is the third Thursday coming up. Drew Swetchino is the PTO president, and you can reach him at cansadvisory@gmail.com. Clifton Music Club meets the fourth Tuesday. And gee, let's go to the calendar and see what the fourth Tuesday is. That's the 23rd. And you can find out the location of the music club by calling 513-515-3690 or emailing mjpennycuff@fuse.net. So that's all the listings I have for the daily, weekly, and monthly events. Let's go to the internet and we'll see what my queue is here. Hello, welcome to the market. Let's go quickly talk about what's at the garage. Hey, thanks a lot for shopping the market. Friday, October 19th, we have Ted Virgil. He's a John Denver tribute artist. Nothing but rave reviews. It's just like visiting John Denver. Howdy, welcome to Clifton Market. The tickets are $15 to $35, and that's Friday, October 19th. Saturday, October 20th, we have Ricky Lee Jones. Tickets are $40 to $75, and that's fantastic at the garage this weekend. Let's go to upcoming events at the CCAC. See if they fixed their. We got the November 2nd opening of the Golden Ticket. Let's go to the calendar and see how far off that is. That's it's Friday in about 2.5 weeks. I did the wrong thing. I pushed the button and didn't want to do that. I want to go back to the event. Coming events. See if we can get that. As you might imagine, My camera is a lot better now. I had a halo above my head the last several days. My camera fell down and cracked. But now we have a clear picture of my shiny bald head. So we have October 18th at the Keystone Bar and Grill. We spoke about that earlier. Pint. We got the golden ticket. So I'm going to have to remember to refresh the screen from now on. Let's go to Reddit. See what's happening. Search R Cincinnati. So this is, I can't see any. Let's see if we can go to relevance. Let's just go to new. Hey, thanks a lot. Welcome to Clifton Market. 6 days ago, how to fix Cincinnati's poverty problem. All right, see you, Marty. Welcome to the Clifton Market. Somebody said there's $1 sunscreen at Kroger. Cincinnati Snoopy meetup. Hey, welcome to Clifton Market. Hello. Oh, there might be some in the back over in vets and produce. Thank you. Gosh, I haven't really seen. Well, we hope they go back there and get some more posts. I posted something on Reddit and I can't see it, so we're trying to learn how to run at it, work with Reddit. Let's go back. Let's go to Gaslight Properties. Revving up for CliftonFest is on Jeff Wilson's blog. We don't need to go there. Let's go to, if you go to cliftoncommunity.org and you go to community, it comes up with a tremendous master links of almost 250 pages. 250 links. And I clicked on Ludlow Garage, Cincinnati. And it comes up with the upcoming shows. So we're going to go back to our tabs. Let's go to what's showing at the Esquire. Show times for. Let's see if we can. We'll refresh this. See if we can get a current update on Tuesday, December 10th. They got Bad Times at the El Royale. The Sisters Brothers. It's a Western. Goshnell, the trial of America's biggest serial killer. Monsters and Men. Fahrenheit 11/9. Take care. And Black Klansman. The specials at. So we have a special for Halloween. Halloween night at 7 p.m. They're going to show The Exorcist. Okay. We'll see you, Fred. We got Revengeance Wednesday, October 17th at 7:30. Revengeance. There'll be a Skype Q&A with director Bill Plimpton. The synopsis: a low-rent bounty hunter named Rod Rossi. Hey, Lark.
Hey!
A one-man posse gets entangled in a web of danger when he takes on a job from an ex-biker, ex-wrestler, turned U.S. Senator named the Deathface. So that's going to be tomorrow, October 17th at 7:30. Revengeance. It's part of the presented in partnership with the Cincinnati Film Society. We got free solo special Q&A with RRGCC board members 1019 to 1021. The free solo official trailer. Join us for National Geographic documentary Free Solo, presented by the Esquire Theater with support from friends at the Red River Gorge, Climbers Coalition, and REI Co-op of Cincinnati. Playing at the Esquire Theater, 1019 to 1025. RRGCC. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market. Board members will be on site opening this weekend with a special Q&A sessions after the 6:40 show Friday, October 19th, and Saturday, October 20th, and the 420 show Sunday at 10:21 to answer all your questions about the nation's best climbing destination, the Red River Gorge, and the local rock climbing community. So that's free solo. The free solo, I think, was a free solo climb of a face in Yosemite. Got the, and that's what we got there at the Esquire. Let's go to UC News Record. Let's see if they got a new issue out. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market. Thank you. I read about the story of the FC Cincinnati ownership approved stadium concepts. We read that story. Let's go back to if there's anything going on. Get out and do something, October 12th to 14th. Let's go see what the News Record recommends for the students. Music Hall is reopened Friday, October 12th. We got the Haunted Hall at Music Hall. Cincinnati Black Restaurant Week. Celebrate Cincinnati's own black restaurateurs at this week-long event hosted by the Urban League. Saturday, October 13th. Oh, these are past events. Gee, I missed that. I got an old issue of the News Record, if there ever was one. Okay, here we are. Finally, dining on campus with allergies. Bearcat Support Network aims to destigmatize mental health. Former Bearcats signed with professional teams. How should colleges address the popularity of socialism? Final Veers and Versace. Here, press play. Podcast to listen to this week. This broadcast here at Clifton Market is very much like a podcast. Sometimes students don't have hours to spend watching Netflix. In the age of multitasking, podcasts are perfect. Put one on while studying, cleaning, or driving to work. Thanks a lot. According to Stacia, 6 billion hours of podcasts were heard in 2016. That number is expected to double by 2019. In case anyone is unfamiliar with the wonderful world of podcast, here's what's what. From the true crime to TED Talks, this list has something for everyone. My Favorite Murder with Karen Kilgariff and George Harstock, Ear Hustle, Lohre, the TED Radio Hour, The Argument, Sworn, On Point, it's an NPR podcast, Pod Save America, This American Life from NPR, Hidden Brain from NPR, Book Review from the New York Times, and gee, how come we didn't mention howdy. Welcome to Clifton Market. I'm live on YouTube. You want to say hello to your friends?
Hi.
Are you a UC student? Oh, cool. All right. Well, thanks for coming to market. So let's go and check out Jerry Springer's podcast. I think we can pull this off. We'll find out where. Hi. Hi, Carrie. Good. I'm live on YouTube. You want to say hello? I don't blame you. He broadcasts in Northern Kentucky. The official Jerry Springer podcast. Okay, let's go there. Now playing podcast music. Podcast Kavanaugh gets confirmed. This is October 16th. Well, that's today. For starters, Jerry, shoes, and airports. He's had a good long run. Gene is still trying to get Jerry to do something remarkable like Bryce Carlson, the guy who rowed, yes, in a rowboat across the Atlantic Ocean in record time. This one's extra good and extra easy. All Jerry needs to do is pay some Italians to haul his old ass to the top of El Capitan, the beautiful mountain in Yosemite National Park. Jerry has some thoughts about our newest Supreme Court justice and the process by which he was appointed. They're not happy thoughts. Music tonight by Harold Hensley, big sound for a solo artist. So that's interesting. The Jerry Springer podcast. It's 34 minutes and 44 seconds long, and it was done today. Go to show page. Let's see what we have there. Guests are Harold Hensley, there are no comments, so we're going to keep that in the queue and try to follow along with Jerry's podcast. Let's go to Clifton Performance Theater. The Cincy Improv group has taken over the Black Box Theater of the Clifton Performance Theater across from CBS. And the Clifton players are also performing in Liberty Exhibition Hall over North Side. They've also got a audition call out for people for a show in the new year. So let's go back to the internet, see if we can find out something. Let's go to Improv Cincinnati. Howdy, welcome to Clifton Market. They got weekly shows now. It was on October 13th. October 19th, the Improv Cabaret. It's going to be at the Clifton Performance Theater, downstairs in the black box across from CVS. It's Friday, October 19th from 8 to 9:30. It presents an evening of improvised comedy and student performers. Howdy, welcome to Clifton Market. Hey, thanks a lot for shopping the market. And that goes on for the next several Fridays. They're going to have from 8 to 9:30 at the Clifton Performance Theater downstairs in the black box across from CVS. Let's go to Cincinnati Zoo. We got Zoo Halloween coming up. Halloween. It's October 6th to October 28th. Every weekend in October. There's a lot of treat stations and multiple things to do. Let's go to, hey Liam. Hey, we're live on YouTube. You want to say hello? Come on here, the master meat maker. Come on, sit down and introduce yourself.
Not too long because. So
There we are.
Gotcha. Right on. So I'm Liam. I work back in the meat department. I've been here for about a year and a half now.
Great.
So I don't really know what much else to say, to be honest.
So what's the special magic you've been working on the meat lately? Anything? I noticed the pork chops with the apple and the stuffing.
Yeah,
That looks very tempting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like it, and so we just keep making it, and we just hope they keep liking it. You know?
All right.
We're trying to think of new flavors and new combinations to work with, so we'll try and keep you updated on that. But
Well, we love the meat. We love the fresh cut meats.
Okay.
And I got to go back there and get some fish now that fish delivery is on Tuesday and Friday at around noon.
about noon, yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
So we're gonna get some more.
I have to go clock in now. Thanks, man.
All right. Thank you.
Catch you around.
Thank you, Liam. Let's go to dedicated websites, the apps. Let's go to NextDoor and see what's happening. I had a funny post. I'm looking for a couple to come and interview. He's for the market, she's against it, or she doesn't care really, and to have a face-off, sort of like Jerry Springer. But I don't see any more. We got one smiley, one comment. Let's see what the comment was. This is going to be tough. I guess I have to read it. Hey, thanks for shopping the market.
Hey, I'm an owner. I better shop here, right?
I'm live on YouTube. You want to stop in and sit down and say hello?
I sort of. I wanted to. I'd rather talk about how the stores do.
Oh yeah, well, just sit right here.
I
And
know that it's financially tough. So
Yes.
what do you think's hurting it?
Here we are, right here. Here, sit here. It'd be a little
Oh,
bit
okay.
better.
Sure.
Get inside the camera there.
There you go. So what? Who drives the purchasing decisions?
Well, the purchasing decisions now
Uh-huh.
are really caused by the distributors and the lenders have extended themselves out.
Okay.
So they're really just holding back, and we're trying to pay for what we buy. So that's the reason why the shelves are weak. A lot of people think that we're closing, but actually it's an expression of we can't spend more than we're taking in.
I heard that.
So we're just hoping that we can rally community support.
Gotcha.
So that's the answer to that.
Okay. What about parking? I see a lot of people go hither and yon and not in here. Have you guys thought about any kind of action steps to address that?
You mean they
People-
park down there and then they go somewhere else?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that's always been a thing here.
Yeah.
And there's always, generally only in the very busy times, does it get to be no parking. It's just that the market has a lot of spaces, and we don't really mind people parking there. I remember when the merchant lot put in the barrier
Right.
up, they were kind of saying, well, why can't you just put a little clamp down on your parking so they'll pay for over there? But anyway, it's always been an issue of just letting people park there.
Any thought of ever making one of the first, maybe 1 or 2 spots for members only?
Oh, well, that's a good idea.
Something at least to give back to the people who've really invested.
No,
So-
I agree. I agree, and that's a good idea. But there's a lot of good ideas out there.
I
But
understand. They all take effort to implement.
we, with a restricted staff has been reduced.
Sure.
We're going to cut our hours back. We're really trying to reach an equilibrium of sales with
Okay.
our purchase.
Okay. Well, it is tough going.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
understand.
going to be rough.
Okay. But whoever's doing the purchasing is looking at where money's coming in and where it's going out to. So, I mean, the cereal situation, for example, we seem to sell a lot. When it comes in, boom, it's gone. It's gone in a couple days. And can we not afford to pay to replace what we got? Or are we always forced to buy the same arrangement when in fact nobody wants the yucky stuff? I know what they want. They want great grains. Why can't we buy more of that and less of the other?
Well, it really comes back to we've kind of fooled ourselves by extending our credit, and now we're really down to the nitty gritty of where we have a lot of nice cereal grains in the bulk section, which is that does quite well. It's just not in a box.
Okay. All right.
Well, I
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to answer some questions of mine.
Oh, good. We got to make you an ambassador. Can I put your name on a button?
Sure.
And what's your name?
Jim.
Jim. Okay. Let me. I'll make that up for you, and you can have your own official
All right.
button. It's in Halloween colors, and it's also the market colors.
All right. You guys want to do the parade? Or did you do it last year? I missed the parade.
The North Side Parade?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. There
I missed it.
There you go, Jim.
Hey, very
You're
well
an
done.
official ambassador
All
of
right.
the store now.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Jim's got a couple of Clifton Market bags. He's really a main. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market. We were trying to get NextDoor to boot up, but let's try another app. Let's go to Instagram. Well, Sitwell's Coffee House Act 2 is coming along. It's we narrowed the designs down. They made a contest to decorate some round tables at Sitwell's, and one is a beautiful floral pattern by Annalisa Newhan, and a striped, colorful pattern by Martina McIntosh. The votes are in. The 2 winners of the table art competition are Annalisa Noonan's Colorful Flowers, design number 3, and Martina McIntosh's Scrape Painting, design number 2. Congrats, and thank you to all the artists that participated, and to the hundreds of people that voted. We had so much fun with this. We can't wait to see the final pieces. Thank you very much. And so there's a nice photo by Laura Rati about Halloween. see. I've been trying to just keep my Instagram to everything Clifton, so we can keep it topical. Got UC Arts Center for Field Studies. Great artwork. It's a nice piece from Daniel Luck. Pangea Trading, it's got a nice post. Bandyware, started by Beth Koenig, it has a nice picture. Bandyware, you can buy them at Ace Hardware. They're sort of like a simple, very simple cummerbund that holds your cell phone and your wallet. Hey, thanks a lot for shopping the market. Hey, Steve, got anything new to say?
Pardon me?
You got anything new to say?
Well, I'm still interested in having a show here.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll sit down. We'll talk about it.
Talk about it on live.
Yeah, we're on live. We got a few minutes left. Go ahead, sit here then.
Here.
Yeah, right in front of the old baby there.
Oh, there we are.
So, I mean, all you have to do is bring your stuff over, and we'll just put it up.
All right. So I just need to measure and figure out have enough stuff for the space outside and the space in here.
Yeah, you were saying that you had 13 fountain drawings.
No, never said that. I have, but I probably do.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a range of things. They're all sketches, and they're black and white. Some are pencil, some are ink, and I'm working on getting them framed now, and I can do that by early November, I think. So at that point, I'll bring them in, and we'll put them up.
Oh no, I think that's perfect. Since I'm been organizing the show here, I'm completely flexible. When you're ready, I'm ready, and we'll do it.
Good. Well, you know, the flexibility is nice.
Yeah, we don't have to hold tight to any monthly turnaround, you know.
Okay, good.
All right, Steve.
Good. Yeah. You know, yeah. I mean, I could pull things right out of my own gallery and put them, you know, my own collection and put them up, but I'd rather have things specific for this. So I'm going to wait a little longer until I make some tough choices about framing.
Yes, and we wanted to dovetail with your new book.
Well, this is not exactly going to dovetail with the new book.
Okay, well, it was a possibility.
All right, thank you. So good to see you, Tom. Have you been sailing?
I'm basically working on putting a new engine in a boat. We were sailing 2 days ago. We had a wonderful sail on the Ohio.
No kidding.
It was flawless, sail at will, up and down. It was really incredible.
And what's the new engine? Is it a diesel or an inboard or just an outboard?
No, it's a diesel, 30 horsepower. It's going into a 32-foot sailboat.
Interesting. What brand is it?
A Yanmar. I've had a lot of nightmares about it because it's my first engine repower. But
I've been reading a lot about that sort of thing. I've had a little experience with diesels on a Sabre 34. I don't remember. It might have been a Volvo. It might have been a Yanmar. I can't remember. But this was back in the 90s. I don't know if it was as much as 30 horsepower. It was a 34-foot boat. Mm-hmm. The thing that I remember that I could suggest to you is be very, very careful with your oil supply. Do not overfill the oil reservoir. A diesel engine with an overfilled oil reservoir will blow the head gasket right off of it and do a lot of damage and cost a lot of money to repair. And it's also important that your exhaust manifold be securely attached to the engine. I guess it's the heads. So that's the things I would think about. Everything else is pretty simple.
Well, good. I'll keep that in mind. I got a long checklist and do constant reading and studying, so.
Well, this book, Sea Change, that I'm reading now is terrific. Have you heard about this book?
I haven't researched it, but I did remember you mentioning it.
Yeah, it's Maxwell Taylor Kennedy, RFK's son, who wrote the book, and they're on their way to Panama from the Bay Area in San Francisco Bay on a 77-foot schooner, and everything that can go wrong goes wrong.
I hate those stories. I hate them. But it makes a good story.
It's wonderfully written and quite engaging, and also has some nice photographs in it and a nice photo on the cover. So, you see the interior life of this man as well as the exterior of things going wrong. So that's kind of cool.
Well, thank you, Steve.
You're welcome,
I'm
Tom.
gonna look that up.
Yeah, Sea Change.
Light reading at night in the bunk. Thank you, Steve. All right, Steve Lansky, our local poet laureate. Hey, thanks for coming into the market. We were checking out Instagram. And I don't see anything exciting. Let's go see if we can drum something up from. Hey, see you, Lark. Yeah. We can get something from NextDoor. Oh, they're always asking me to sign on. Hey, welcome to Clifton Market. I don't know what they think I'm trying to hack this account or something. Well, I was joking about it. I wanted a couple of couples to be here, sort of fight it out. She doesn't care about the market, he cares. And then one of the responses is, Elizabeth Osterberg, we don't need that. And then Henry Ryan says, this kind of crap belongs on Jerry Springer. Well, I can see he doesn't get the joke. But thank you, Ryan and Elizabeth, for that. That's fantastic. I've recently learned on social media you got to keep it a little bit light, and that was pretty light. We have Molly Gray's old library, new bar from Clifton. Since we drive past it daily, my small family and creative brains likes to riff on what the new restaurant bar may be named, given that it inhabits the former library space. The faves we came up with today include hardbacks, fiction, nook and pages. Does anyone know what's going on? Be called. So exciting to have a new business in the hood. Well, the answer is it's Gaslight Bar and Grill. And thank you, Jackie Stewart, for letting that out. And Gina Bertel, it was her birthday a couple of days ago. So exciting. I love the new bar at the Ludlow Garage too. Great for Clifton. Bob Hoost says, how about Stacks? Catherine Hamlin Hicks says, how about the old library, because that's what everybody calls it. Bob Hoost says, circulation. So that's great to have people chime in about that. Kevin Marsh says, starting October 16th, there's going to be an increased police presence. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market. Clifton is one of the noted neighborhoods that should expect to see ramped up presence of police. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market. Police officers looking for aggressive driving, speeding, and pedestrians crossing streets illegally. It starts tomorrow and runs for 2 weeks. They state this is mostly educational with some more warnings than tickets. So, hey, thanks for shopping the market. I guess that means you've got to, you can't jaywalk across the street. Hear from Ann Indra Stove and from Clifton. Interesting piece about gentrification. Vox, the problem with shop local, explained by Jeremiah Moss. Shopping local won't save small businesses. Well, I think that's a very good point, and it looks like maybe we're up against that brick wall here. I've mentioned before that the decline of community shopping was started with the big box stores moving in and decimating Main Street. Clifton has the same problem, and although we have a nice cachet, it may not be enough to have a local market. So here, Akiko Alloway of Cuff says a Coleman four-person tent was stolen Sunday night. It was out on their front porch to dry. Now it's gone. This is the notice about the CTM board meeting. It's a teleconference. It's going to be tomorrow at 7. Tomorrow, let's see. Tomorrow at 7 p.m., Wednesday, October 17th. How to join. Dial 866-568-7030, and then when prompted, enter meeting ID number 88701876, then the pound key. Say your full name at the tone, then press the pound key. The meeting etiquette for teleconference is very important. Arrive early. Thank you very much. For the call, late entries cause disruption to the discussion. Please mute your phone to eliminate any distractions to others. Request to be recognized by the chairperson of the call before speaking. Do not interrupt others who are speaking. The chairperson will check for a quorum of trustees, 8 minimum required first, and then we'll introduce the topic. This is CTM's first public meeting, by teleconference, and it's about Burnet Woods and the CCAC. CTM has learned that there is a small but possible chance that the Parks Board may make a decision about development in Burnet Woods by the Clifton Cultural Arts Center or the Camping and Education Foundation at their meeting on Thursday, October 18th. Trustees have decided that we need to consider giving input to this meeting. Here is a draft statement of what will be discussed and possibly voted on for sending to the Cincinnati Parks Board. Hey, welcome to Clifton Market. CTM formally requests that you do not make a decision on Thursday, October 18th about CCAC location in Burnet Woods. We request that you adhere to the process whereby you continue to gain input from the community and the duly elected representative groups that border on the park. We also would like adequate notice of when you plan to make a decision on CCAC's locating in the park. This would allow time and data for CTM and other formally elected groups to declare their position on the question. So that's pretty significant about the CCAC having their first teleconference tomorrow. There's Elizabeth McNerney of Clifton. There's a CliftonFest survey. Did you have an awesome time at CliftonFest this year? Do you have ideas that would make it even better? Fill in our online survey. 2 lucky people who fill out our survey will be entered to win. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market. fill out by October 24th, 2018 to be entered to win. Make sure to add your email address so that we can contact you if you win. And that's, you can pick that up on CliftonFest survey on Clifton NextDoor. Let's go to Facebook and see if that link is on their Facebook page. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market. CliftonFest on Ludlow. Oh wait, gee, it's got 2 links. That's not good. And, well, that was an event. I guess we have to go to the main page. Sometimes it's, hey, thank you very much. All right, we go to, hello, welcome to Clifton Market. Are you a UC student?
Yes, I am.
Well, you can get 10% off.
Seriously?
Yeah, you go to the kiosk out here and get a Bearcat coupon booklet, and then the first page there's a coupon, and you give that coupon with your student ID and you get 10% off.
Oh, okay, because I've heard people getting the 10% off, and I've asked before, no, don't do that.
Well, did you have the coupon?
Well, I didn't.
Oh, wait a minute.
Stuff,
Oh, I'm sorry. The coupon expired yesterday.
Oh, okay. I see
Oh.
that. I see my hopes up. That's
Oh,
cool.
darn it, I'm sorry. I realize now that, okay, well, we tried. So that's great. CliftonFest has the survey on their CliftonFest on Ludlow Facebook page. They have a lot of nice pictures from the event. Totally cool. And now, let's just see what else we can find on Facebook. Let's go to Clifton. Canned heat at the Ludlow Garage on December 1st. It's in 2 months. Wow. Well, that's cool. Well, that's about all we have on Facebook. Let's go back to NextDoor. We'll just continue to see Andrea Stieg, Clifton. I lost my green and blue prescription sunglasses on Saturday and I'm very sad. If you found them and want to return, I'd be so grateful and could see clearly again. Thanks. So it doesn't say where she lost them. We've got 2 comments. Hello, welcome to Clifton Market. Welcome to Clifton Market.
Oh, thank you.
See, Jan Checo says, please check with Kevin and Vince directly to see if they made it into the cans boxes of loaded out materials. Drew Swetsino says, have you found these yet? I am so bummed for you. I know you love those frames. So it must have been part of a cans event. There was John McAvoy is looking for a landscaper. Michelle Very of Clifton is, hey, thanks a lot. Toodaloo. Michelle Weary of Clifton is looking for a website creator that can create 3D interactive model. Wow. Sergeant Joseph Bride, Cincinnati Police Department. He's got a list on September. Howdy, Biagio.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I'm live on YouTube. On September 23rd, 2018, at approximately 1:27 a.m., District 5 officers responded to an investigated report of 2 people shot at 1197 West Galbraith Road. Well, I guess that since it's not returning to Clifton, we're going to sign off now from here, from Clifton Market. Another great session of live at Clifton Market. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow around this time. It's Tom Lohre signing off.